Never move once on Gyorunton, I think is his name. The Hydra that has one of the Hydra heads looking like a derpy one, which I absolutely love. Yeah, we are not allowed to move. That means WASD deactivated. It's not, but like we pretend it is. Ooh, Tiragisu. Let's take that. That is a weird start, but I'll take it. What is the challenge about? Well, first of all, shame on you. I have a lot of videos on these. You didn't watch them. Just kidding. It's fine. In short, as a rundown, since you can't move, you have... you have to think a little bit differently. And one of them is, use a tractor because you have to guarantee that you get all the experience that is a bit further away. Then you need to find a way to deal with the experience that is further away. So, the one that you can't pick up even with a tracked orb, right? Because otherwise, too much experience accumulates, and that was it. Garlic is an amazing weapon to kill the enemies early on. It's still not super easy, as you can see, and our character gains 1% curse. Yeah, this one here. I'm not gonna take that. 1% curse per level up. Should I go for spinach is the question. That might help with the increasing curse to deal with that. I don't feel like it, but let's do it. Let's just see what happens. Usually these take multiple tries and we see where the roadblocks are. There are known roadblocks, okay? The first one being you die. That's a big roadblock. Crown for more level ups? Sure, let's do it. The second roadblock is the first bosses that show up. So at minute 3, there's the first boss, you have to deal with that. The next roadblock is usually just tougher enemies that you can't really deal with. Oh, do we want to go for 100% bonus curse? Let's just do it, it's the first round, what could go wrong, right? Let's just do it. And the last roadblock is usually the boss at minute 25, because he takes no knockback, so he just runs through and kills you. Now, for some of the characters, there's another roadblock. Some of them deal really well with bosses, but then the minute 29 wave happens where the enemies are incredibly tanky, and suddenly you can't deal with them anymore. Well, let's just see what happens, okay? Did I explain everything? I hope I did. I'm sorry if I didn't. Brazier doesn't... Actually, Brazier is not bad, because we will have King Bible. Looking at what I have right now... Oh, we need Empty Tome. Or we need Duplicator. Well, I guess we don't need Duplicator, but I definitely want to have Empty Tome. Now, remember how I talked about you have to deal with experience even further away? Yeah, this is your way to deal with it. Because once you see the red gem, there's no way of getting experience anymore. That was just it. Your game is over. And Pentagram, while it does destroy the experience and you're sad because it's gone, aww, it deals with it, okay? You can keep playing, so that's great. The one thing that you don't want to do is upgrade Pentagram. So we will go for Bracelet. I don't think Bracelet has too much range if you don't evolve it. Like, it will hit multiple enemies, but it's not too much of a threat for building up too much experience. The thing is, our Pentagram has a base 10% chance to not erase the experience, multiplied with the luck that is 14%. So we want to be careful that we still don't do it too much, otherwise we have to wait until Pentagram comes back, you know, and stuff like this. Like, nah. Just want to make sure that we get a lot of experience still. A Tracked Orb level up would be amazing. Well, there it is at the top slot. Let's go, look at this. Wasn't this worth the wait? This alone? Let's go for Bracelet again, sure. Penetrate another enemy, that is fine. The weapon is bad either way, but maybe, from a no movement perspective, it's good. Huh? Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. I don't think so. The weapon is so bad. Oh, yeah. Tiragisu, the thing is, this character has bonus revivals, and we started with a wait that we have enough time to deal with the boss later on. Yeah, we have 8 revivals. Do you know how tanky we will become? Do you know how long it will take to kill us? Very long. Very, very long. Now in the game, oh, Magic Wand. That is a prime weapon to deal with bosses. I'll take it. Now in the game, there is a new arcana, it's called Bloodline something. It gives you retaliation, it's completely busted, it makes you super powerful, and it increases your max HP. Now you don't get the HP, but if you die, you get half of your max HP back. So technically speaking, yeah, you still get it. I don't like the arcana, okay, wrong. I love the arcana, but I think it's a bit cheaty for no movement challenges, because you pick it, you go AFK, you come back 30 minutes later. Okay, sometimes you have to press spacebar, you know, for the level ups. Perfect, by the way. Perfect. Yeah, so I think it's just too good. I don't like it. It makes it pretty much redundant. It makes it pretty much pointless to make a no movement challenge. And that's why we won't do it. Like, all you need is retaliation and that was it. Right? Like, pretty much the moment you have a weapon that can retaliate. I think the Arcana can also retaliate on its own. But whatever it is, you know, if it works, if it doesn't work, point is still, the moment you get a retaliation weapon, it's done so. Ooh. Trona's box or magic wand? Let's go for... Trona's box. Now, since we will be so tanky and we have so many revivals, I actually want to go for the 100% bonus curse from Torona. And we will just see what happens. Now, keep in mind, this character also gets a bonus curse every level up. So now we got 19... That is a very nice number. We got 19% bonus curse for 19 level ups, and this will keep going, and going, and going. Will the boss die? Now, as you have seen in the beginning, the boss was on top of me. If he dies on top of me, I would get the chest, so that is very good. Looking at these, do I want one of these? Gatiamari, maybe? I've tried Gatiamari a bunch lately, and honestly, it wasn't too bad. Because it can pick up vacuums and stuff like this from the bottom. I think for now, I will skip. Usually the build is rounded out with Laurel and King Bible. King Bible is pretty much mandatory for later waves. Laurel, I don't know if it's mandatory. Like, it's good. Okay. How much HP do we have? 439 because we died once. Yeah, look at this. Like, we were at 439. Now look at our HP. 483. And we are up to 5 armor. That means not only with each revival, we become more tanky in regards to HP, but also the enemies deal less damage to us, right? The only thing that pretty much doesn't care about that too much are bosses. Strong bosses tend to deal, I think it's 30 damage. So whether you have 3 armor or 7 armor, it makes a difference, but you know, they still melt you with roughly 5 attacks per second. Okay, there we go. The next wave, can we deal with them? Not really. Huh, okay, there's Laurel. Now, do I want to take it? I guess I will. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Like, one thing I didn't consider that might actually become a problem is the enemies become so strong that we simply can't kill them anymore. Empty Tome for more casting sounds very good. Yeah, right, with all the cursing trees. Oh, that could be a problem. Nah, it won't be a problem. We'll deal with that. Now, I will put Bracelet to level 6. We don't need it, but if a boss ever walks on me, which the 5-minute boss actually has a chance to do, that he gets on top of us and dies, like the minute 3 one. And when he was on top of me, you know, not when he died at the bottom. That would be amazing, because it would evolve the bracelet, since a special feature of Gyorunton is every single chest can evolve. Even the ones that usually don't evolve. That's the point, you know, of every chest doing it. Attract up level 4, oh, that was nice. I needed 5, but you can see, even with 5, we won't have all the experience. This is why we have Pentagram. Track up level 5, we just talked about you. Yeah, and there's some left over. To be fair, it's not a lot. The boss is coming from a really bad angle, but there is a... No, he's getting pushed down. Never mind. I was about to say there's a chance that he will get pushed on top of me. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah. Well, next chance to evolve is minute 8. So, yet again, Garlic? Sure, let's do it. There we go. Goodbye, boss. Oh, Pentagram. Pentagram is a weapon that I either hate or love, and this usually shifts in these... this usually shifts around all the time in these no movement challenges. Because sometimes I needed to raise, sometimes I needed to just kill stuff that I get the experience. Wait, what was the last weapon? King Bible. No, I can't say no to King Bible. Could I? Boah, it's a bone. I can't say no to a bone. Oh, why do I have Laurel now? And there's even King Bible. I will regret this. We'll do it still. It's fine. Look at the bonies. Now, the bone used to be a prime weapon for these, because it can get stuck on enemies. That was fixed, by the way. But in the past, it could get stuck in bosses or in enemies. And then it would just bounce on the same spot so many times that it took like 2 or 3 seconds to nuke a super strong boss. Now, this got changed, but one thing that didn't get changed is how the bone works, because why would you change that? That is how the weapon is, you know. Which is, when the bone gets big, we don't have Candelabrador sadly, but when the bone gets big, then it will be a protective shield on top of you. Now I probably mess up the entire run by picking the bone. But hey, the bone is a rarity 1 weapon. This is the rarest weapon that you can get, like the rarest thing in the game. I can't say no to that. Oh, I should have said no to that. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. We can do this. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, pentagram, thank you. Yeah, that really only temporarily solved something, didn't it? Yeah. The problem with pentagram is, so whenever it blasts off, do you notice how right now the enemies get the garlic applied because garlic reduces the knockback resistance of enemies? But they get it applied and... oh, actually Laurel. Yeah, let me get that. They get it applied and then they just bounce and bounce and bounce. But when pentagram nukes everything, they all walk in together. That means instead of aiming for the few enemies that walk in, our weapons have to... well, they can't aim for all of them, right? It's this huge amount of enemies. And then they start hitting me. So, for these scenarios, pentagram is really not good when it goes off. But we need it. We need to get rid of the experience. There's minute 7, where a lot more of these enemies spawn. Can we deal with them? Hopefully. It's not looking too bad. It's also not looking too good. I went for Laurel, because I kind of want to get Laurel up, that I don't push away the boss. Well, I guess I can go for one more projectile on the magic wand, yeah. That doesn't really change a lot, does it? Oh no. Uh-oh. You know, the good thing is you have to view it this way. With every death, we grow stronger. We become bigger. Wait, that would actually be hilarious. If Awake would increase the character size. Wait, oh my god. The game has to add this. Like, think about it, it makes sense, right? You become bigger because you become stronger from Awake. And weapons also get bigger, but now the character gets bigger. The hitbox is bigger, so everything becomes a bit more difficult, but think of this. Golden Egg characters have hundreds of revivals. Just for fun, you could let this run, like against the White Hand or the Reaper, and die so many times and become ginormous. Eventually you just look at the balls of the Hydra. Like the entire screen is just balls. Now there are no balls. Okay, there's a... no, you weren't... you are... oh my god, there's a chance. Oh, it's so close. Please. He has to die when he's at the bottom on top of me. Man, why is this so... come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You're so close to it. You can do it. Please, just die. Empty tome. Crown. Spinach. Spinach for more damage. Yeah. Not more attacking because this knocks back... he didn't even drop a chest. I think we would have even gotten the chest because he died around here. This is where the gem was. Like, the animation was up here, but that's a dying animation. I'm really sad about that. I can't believe that. But we have minute 10, where the next boss comes in. Let's go for... I guess Crown would actually be better, right? Yeah, because we're killing all the enemies either way. There's not really an improvement that we need. Why are some of these getting shot away so far? Is that Bone? Oh yeah, that's Bone. Wait, what is the knockback on Bone? Look at this. You see them getting shot out in the back here. Wait, yeah, wow. That is not magic wand, right? I don't think so. Here we have the farm wave. Maybe it would have been good to have the Trona maxed out for max amount of curse. I have to stop leveling up with the mouse, because if you hold it down while leveling up, then it moves your character. Which did happen to me once in a no movement challenge when I had a bunch of level ups. I have to be more careful with that. Because it's really annoying if that happens, you know. The point is to not move. Okay, magic wand, spinach, I guess empty tome, let's just go for it. Empty tome also means our garlic attacks more often, which should be good. At 10 minutes the next boss is incoming. Since we don't have King Bible, there's a good chance we might get a chest. Let's hope for it. Well, do I actually want to evolve the bracelet? I didn't really consider that if I want that or not. Good question. Let's go for... spinach. More damage is fine. I pretty much want to limit the projectiles and the impact that our additional weapons have right now, like Magic Wand and Bone. Well, I don't have a chance here. Let's go for Magic Wand. That the enemies don't die too far away. Like, if you think about it, Garlic is the perfect weapon. There's no way that the enemies die too far away. But, yeah, with the other weapons, good chance. Now, do I want to go for Toruna this early? I feel like if I get the curse, the enemies will just overrun me and kill me. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. Yeah, without King Bible, I'm actually so much weaker. I didn't really consider that. Oh. There's the next boss, again a very bad angle, but he's going upwards. I got pushed away. Let's go for Laurel here. There we go. Okay. So again, we have a chance. Maybe also Pentagram could wipe. Like if Pentagram explodes and it doesn't erase but just kill, we also get the chest. Okay. It's looking spicy. Yeah, okay, never mind. This is just luck dependent. Yeah, okay, it actually didn't erase, it only killed. It's highly luck dependent, okay. Should I go for Magic Wand max out? If we get Holy Wand, that is big. But that also means the enemies die super far away. Instead, I will go for Laurel. I think I will banish Pentagram. There's a way of doing this, where you max out Pentagram and then you hope that a boss chest lands on you. But the problem is, at that point, it will rarely ever erase. Which pretty much means you don't get experience anymore and you're just sitting here doing nothing. So far it's looking good. Again, I'm more concerned. The real concern that I have is wave 24. But there can be waves before that are really difficult. So, are you ready for 100% bonus curse? Well, I guess it happens on minute 11. Yeah, it needs some time to update, like every new wave it updates. Unless you have Wicked Season. Let's go, there we go. Did you see how they became faster? There's the Arcana bet. This would be huge if I could get that, but like it's below me. The chance is 0. Laurel. Well, then again, if I level up and it's on top of me, I could attempt to go for Pentagram. If I get the chest, if it's not an erase. Yeah, okay, it was an erase. Goodbye. That was it. It's looking a little bit spicy, isn't it? Yeah, I need to upgrade the bone. This is where the bone would be really good with Candelabrador and Spellbinder and Brazier. Because it covers the entire body and no one hurts you. So let's just keep going for the bone. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, the bone is becoming bigger. That is the good part. How are the kills looking? We are not killing a lot because too much curse. And too weak weapons. Yeah. Well, we have a lot of arrivals to go through. If I end up dying, then I will just make a compilation of the changes that I made, like quick ones, until we get back to the point where I died. Okay, come on. The bone is doing better and better, look at this. Base damage and more projectiles. Don't really care too much about the projectiles. Wow, we just cleared all of them. Nice. Okay, thank you, that was the chest. That's, I don't mind. It's okay. Yeah, no, but bone is doing better and better and better. The only problem of bone is, it heavily relies on the enemies surrounding us. Meaning, if there are just a few enemies, then it doesn't do so well, because it flies out and goes all over the stage. Bone level 7? Should I banish Pentagram here? Let's just do it, it's fine. That also means we are very soon in limit break territory, which I've never been with bone, on a no movement challenge. Oh, that will be interesting to see how that weapon is. And I think for the beginning, I will do the limit break manually, where I just choose what is the best one. And for the end, I will just make random always. Though, then again, the only oh, that was base area up by 50%, I think, right? Yeah, that's a big bone. Not a Candelabrador bone, but a big bone. Kind of funny talking about Candelabrador, you know, the dog, and whatever. So, the thing is with no movement challenges, you don't actually level up that much. I don't think anyone would be annoyed if I would just manually level up all the weapons. So I will do that, you know, the limit breaks. At 25 minutes, because the boss takes no knockback, it's pretty much guaranteed that we will evolve one weapon. Now I hope that will be Magic Wand to Holy Wand. The Gatling gun is actually incredibly good. However, it could also be Bracelet. That means I kind of don't want to put limit breaks level ups into them. I also don't want to do it for Pentagram, it's pointless. It increases the chance of it not erasing things, that is the only reason why it's here. That means we have Bone and we have Garlic to limit break. That are the only ones. Laurel doesn't have limit break level ups, and there we go. Oh, these are both good. Dude, we don't need Candelabrador, we'll just make a ginormous Bone on our own. You know, Bone, I gotta say, I absolutely love you. Duration plus 0.1 seconds, or do we go for area plus 0.05? Oh, good question. The duration is really good. Let's go for a little bit of duration. The duration and the speed are both capped, like you can't even go just infinitely for it. That means it's not a big deal if you go for it, and if it doesn't show up anymore, then it doesn't show up anymore. Might on the magic wand, sure. So it looks like we permanently have the bone out right now. I guess I actually don't want to go for the ration then. We don't need multiple loads, we only need one of them. That is already enough to protect us. Yeah, there you go, do you see that? We just want to have air. The bed was on top of me. That would have been so good. More area on the bone. I love the bone. Like, there are so many chances of what could appear in the level ups, and for some reason, there's almost always bone. There's a bone stuck up there. Oh, it's gone. Okay, yeah, of course, after I said there's always bone in there, there's no bone. Area on the bracelet, that could actually be good. So, the more area it has, the more likely it becomes that it hits enemies close by. You know, that it doesn't go out as far. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, might on the bone. Do I need that? I mean, it's the best option there. Let's always go for bone. It's kind of funny how the Hydra looks. Oh, area on garlic. That would also be good. Yeah, let's go for it. Boss, we can't see the Hydra right now, but the right one looks so fierce and so dangerous. Then you have the middle one, who just looks like, what is it called? Noble, yeah. And then you have the derpy one on the bottom left. I absolutely love this look. Especially that it's just like a pixel game. Well, not like it is a pixel game. But it looks so precise. On point. It's really hard to do that with only pixels. Oh, the boss said goodbye. Well, I guess Pentagram said goodbye. There we go. How are we looking like? 585 HP, 7 armor, still 4 revivals there. Looks very good. Okay, might on garlic could also be good. Yeah, I don't care too much about might on the bone, but I do care a lot about it. But garlic also helps a lot to deal with the enemies. Speed on the bone is incredibly good, that it goes around faster. But as you see, now the bone started leaving. Which means I kind of don't want it to be too busted. Otherwise it kills everyone everywhere but in our face, you know. And I want them to be killed in our face. Okay. Are we taking damage? We are taking damage, but not a lot. It's fine. More speed on the bone. I can't believe that this is actually a very typical build, except for King Bible missing. Like, it's a very typical build for the no movement challenges that I did. But now with Limit Break, and that we got bone, which is nice, it is so different, in like feeling wise. Usually King Bible is the one completely protecting you. We have a bone. And speed and... Dude, what is up with the bone? Like, I love you, but you're constantly showing up, which is great. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised. Well, I guess if you view every single level up as waking up in the morning, then it makes sense that the bone is showing up. Ignore that stupid comment. So, the witches are very powerful. With our 7 armor, they are not as powerful as they would be. Like, usually they would nuke you. We have a lot of HP, we have a lot of armor, so we are fine. But whenever you see that I'm red or white, this means I'm in invulnerability. Well, the white one means that the laurel broke. And the red one means we're getting attacked, which is not good. You know, we don't want to get attacked. So I guess it's maybe time for more area on the garlic. That we apply the knockback a little bit further out. And also damage the enemies. Then again, yeah, garlic is really falling off, isn't it? Okay, erase finally, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Was there another farm wave that happens? I don't think so. I think we went through all of them. That means we are just relying now on killing normal enemies. It's kind of funny how far they fly away. But it's also a problem, because if the bone just keeps pushing them away like crazy, we don't get the kills, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, I just came to the realization that we will eventually just sit here and not get any kills. Because enemies are too powerful. And just get catapulted away instead of dying. That's not good. I think a majority of the kills right now actually come from the green guys, not from the witches. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's the next death. Let's check out our max HP, 643. We could have had the Hollow Heart. So usually in the past, when you lost Tiragisu, you would get a new passive weapon. But there's a bug back in the game where if you lose Tiragisu but you're full build already with Limit Break, then you don't get anything offered until you get an evolution chest that then updates your selection. Because probably it checks for the weapons that you have and the passive weapons. And that updates the game and says, hey, wait a second, there's a passive missing. So give them to him back on the level ups. That means at 25 minutes, if we already died enough, we will get a new passive weapon. But if we didn't die enough until then we won't get a new one. And what I could see happening is that we go down to like 1 revival. Tiragisu is not gone. The boss will die. Soon after we will die, lose the last revival, and never get a new passive. That would be sad. This boss actually really wants to donate a chest to me. Where's the boss? Ouch. Oh. Wait, what happened to the boss? Is the witch not guaranteed to drop a chest? Oh no, she's at the bottom now. Yeah, she got catapulted out and then spawned back in from the bottom, I think. Not great. And look at the kill counter now. I think the lion heads are the ones we mainly kill. A mount on magic wand, hello. Yeah, that sounds good. Like, I didn't have a better option there. But look at the kill counter, not looking too good. That heavily impacts the amount of experience that we get. The good thing is, if we don't level up, the enemies don't get more cures. But we also don't become stronger. And I really need more area in the bone. Bone. That is everything but the bone. Garlic? Sure. We only have 2 revivals left. It's looking a little bit grim, I gotta say. I don't think we will get to 25 minutes, I gotta be honest. Like, the worst part is, we actually have to deal with the boss, right? And the boss is incredibly strong. Clock Lancer doesn't work on the boss. The pentagram doesn't work on the boss. Okay, do I want to give this a +1 amount? Let's just do it. You deserve a little bit of support. A tiny bit. Maybe now it's good. You know, who knows? +1 amount is a lot? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. It's really not good. Speed on the bone. Let's go. We're about to hit 20 minutes. Let's see if we can deal with them. So far, well, I wouldn't say we have stable... Ooh. So this boss has reduced knockback that he takes? No, but it's already too much, yeah. He walked too many times into garlic. Every single time his knockback resistance is reduced. It's just GG. Let's go for Might on the Bone. I really have to power up the bone that we can kill more enemies again. Oh, boss, why couldn't you come from the bottom? Well, goodbye, boss. That was it. Okay. Yeah, but how much damage do we take? Does it actually go down? It looks fine, to be honest. It looks very fine. Area on the bracelet, sure, let's do it. Pointless, but we'll do it. No, it's looking decent. Our kill counter is also going up a lot faster again. It's not fast, but faster. Speed on bone. But our bone is so fast, look at this. In the industry, that's usually not considered something good. Well, it depends on how you view it, you know. Area on the bone. Oh, but you will be evolved. Well, at a 50% chance. Let's just stick to the bone. There's the next Arcana. The pentagram just went off. That means it will take some time to wipe the bed, if it ever happens. Huh? Didn't you just go off? And now again. You know what? I will just go for the amount on the magic wand. It might be beneficial to buff up the magic wand a bit, since it doesn't seem to have such an insane knockback as the bone, and we get more kills. Yeah, do you see, when you focus on the left side here, or even on the right side, you see individual frames of enemies getting shot away. More area on the bone. I feel like it's time to go for might. No, but I need the coverage, yeah. Look at how big our bone has become. But the wave that I fear the most is the one at 24 minutes. Though, even before that, there are a couple of waves that are really dangerous. They just have a ton of damage. And we only have 2 revivals left. But every revival means we get more HP and we get more armor. So it's also not the worst thing ever to die, but obviously the best case is not dying. 22 minutes. Is that a bad one to deal with? No, I think that was easy, right? Was it a mix of witches and... Yeah, witches and lion heads, yeah. So at 24 minutes we will only have witches, and this is the scary part. Do you see how we went from, oh yeah, barely anything happens to us, to, oops, yeah, HP is gone. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, guys. We don't need King Bible. It's okay. Chance. No. The only time I would want to pick a pentagram level up is if a boss is on top of me. To get a chance for the chest. It's a low chance, you know, but we can gamble on that. I really need to have at least 1 revival for the boss. The revival takes up so much... Oh, really? So close to me? Yeah, whatever. The revival takes up a ton of time. Wait, but I only have 1 left, right? Okay, this is a problem. This is a very big problem. The pentagram didn't help there, because now they just rush in and deal a ton of damage. Oh, don't die, please. Please. It's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's okay. Now we can check if we actually get... Ooh. So this is a sad part. I would love to go for the Hollow Heart, but it doesn't do anything for us. Since we already died the max amount of times, we won't revive with half of our HP. But this would have been huge. That would have been like beyond 2k HP. I think... Should I just skip? We have 11 armor. 5 armor won't make a big difference. Yeah, let's just skip. Skip gives you 20% of the next level up as XP. Sure, we could have also banished, but then it would take longer to level up, and we just gamble that we don't get the same stuff again. And I could have only banished one of them, right? Well, and there we have a very big one. The Duplicator. Is there anything that I would want to have more than Duplicator? No, and it's only 2 level ups for such a huge power boost. That means we can very quickly go back to Limit Break compared to something that takes 5 level ups. Yeah, no. And the power increase that you get from it is just nuts. It's not as effective here anymore because Limit Break also gives a mount. But so far for the bone, for example, we haven't gotten a mount once. And whenever you hear the chick, chick, it shoots off all the bones, which happens quite frequently. Okay. Give me Duplicator, thank you. There we go. Now we are decked out. This is the maximum that we'll reach. Sure, there will be a few more level ups on the limit breaks, but the boss is coming. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope the enemies don't move in at 24 minutes, where all the witches appear, that we can just deal with the boss with full Laurel Shield. So, how's it looking? Oh. Oh, no. Well, it started off well, and then it turned into... Well, we still have the full Laurel Shield. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. It's looking good, because they take so much knockback. I guess then there's a benefit to just go for area on Garlic. Oh, we are not killing anything, I just realized. Look at our kill counter. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. It's okay, it's fine. But the bone is such a good protective shield. To say that I'm confident would be a big lie. I am not. Oh, and at 25 minutes the enemies also have a lot of knockback resistance, which is a problem. Like right now we're doing fine because we just kick away all the enemies. Okay, there's the boss. We have a ton of bones. Can you deal with this? Did it die? The boss died before it even got on top of me? What? We didn't get an evolution. Wait, what? Only once did I get scammed out of this chest, which was with the old bone. You know, the one that gets stuck inside of the boss, and then the boss can't move anymore because he gets attacked so many times. But what? Okay. Well, that is a bit bad. Like, believe it or not, but we kind of need a Holy Wand for the minute 29 wave. We have 263% curse. Help. Okay, I mean, let's see what happens, I guess. I have currently 0 estimate whether we will do this or not. We have Laurel fully up, and the bone is very protective. But the enemies will have way more knockback resistance on wave 29. I'm not sure if it's more than this wave here, though. But it should be. And they still get knocked back like crazy. More area on Garlic would mean it has more chance to apply the knockback reduction on the enemies. So I think I want to kind of focus on that a little bit. Yeah, we are still doing fine. Gyorunton, ladies and gentlemen. Well, against the Medusas, you know, they're usually not a big deal, because they take so much knockback. How many kills do we have? Wow, we get like 1 every 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Yeah. Gets even worse. I don't think we'll level up again. Well, not on this wave at least. Oh! Oh, the Medusas are here. So, the weird part is, this is what I would call a Medusa, but it's actually the heads that are called a Medusa in the code. So, I don't know. We have Medusa and Medusa, but one is just a spaghetti head and the other one is a Medusa. It's like, what? I guess, is it a Naga? But it's not in the code. It's a little bit confusing. But the good thing is, the spinach heads, they are super easy to kill. This is where we're getting the experience from right now. Like, we're not getting any experience from the big boys here. They're just as strong as before, where we got 0 kills. But the spinach heads, they're very helpful. Now on wave 28, there will be witches and Medusa. Medusa being the spinach heads, you know. But they have 30 experience that we get. They are like a different form of them. Duration, might... I don't think I care about any of these. Let's go for area, I guess. Yeah, so 30 experience. Now usually enemies give 0.5 to 3 experience. 0.5 pretty much means it's a 50-50 if you get experience. Which you may know from the first wave that not all of them drop it. Let's see what happens here. I'm really curious because the spinach heads, they are now very tanky. Oh, that's... But I don't see anything lighting up, so that's good. More garlic for more knockback resistance. Well, longer time that it can apply. Area on the bone, very good to protect us. When you see us being white right now, it's just because of the level up, which gives you invulnerability. Yeah, do you see how quickly we level up because of the 30 experience? It's insane, isn't it? Like, it's incredible in comparison. Magic wand, might, sure, let's go for it. And we have might on the bone. That is very good. It's only +1 damage pretty much, but hey, it's solid. Area on the bone, just to make sure, because I'm still scared of the minute 29. They're really beefy. They are big, beefy chonkies, okay? And yeah, that's a weird description. And they may be able to push through. I hope not. At least we have pentagram, I guess, because what we can do is, if I keep taking damage but I get a level up, then I can choose pentagram and it will just wipe all the enemies for a moment. But it is a moment where our shield can recover. A mount on magic wand? No, I think we just want to focus on the bone as a protective shield. Yeah, like here I could choose it and it would wipe all the enemies. And then we have a short amount of time to breathe in and relax and Laurel to recharge, hopefully. But there we go. They are the big boys. Ooh, that is a tough one. Bracelet, I could... No, let's wait until we actually need it. Because the higher we get it, the... Well, actually, if I could get a blast here, I should get so many level ups. Right? Like, if it doesn't erase, let me do that just for fun. I might also ruin everything, because we might have a protective shield of the minute 28 wave, and a minute 29 wave will just kill me. But I kind of want to... No, it seems like we are dealing with them. Yeah, nice. I think. It's a little bit hard to tell. I really want to get a pentagram that doesn't erase. Well, there was an erase. How are we doing after pentagram? Ouch. Ooh, I'm getting hit there. It's looking fine though. Pierce on the magic one, I mean, sure, why not? Just give me pentagram, come on. I want to have one non-erase where we just get a ton of experience at once. Okay, there we go. Please, pentagram. Work with me. No! Oh, that was bad. Well, it's like a 1 in 5, you know, can't blame pentagram. But I can. I always can. Come on, one last pentagram. One last pentagram. Give me one more level. I want to have one pentagram. Okay. Work with me on this. I want the level ups. Bam! Ja! Heilige Schnitzel! You're amazing! Might, sure. Area, sure. Look at our ginormous bones. Oh, what a nice ending. And there we go. I didn't expect it to go this way, but that was amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want, check out more no movement challenges if you like this one. But I also have a ton of limit break videos with solo weapons where we try to go for the highest level possible to make them absolutely bonkers. And this might be something for you.